Hey White Lotus fans, welcome back to Tori Talks with Dr. S. I'm Tori, this is Dr. S. Today we'll talk about the White Lotus Season 3, Episode 1. It is called Same Spirits, New Forms. I like that title.
I know.
Okay, so this season brings us to Thailand.
Yay.
How did you feel about it being set in Thailand?
I've been so excited about it. My family's from Thailand, so I do speak some Thai, so I'm like wondering, if that will come in handy throughout, enjoying this show. So
yes.
We'll see.
Well, were you reading the subtitles?
I read the subtitles. I read the subtitles. No, because my Thai isn't that great, but there were a few little changes. Nothing super significant though, just like maybe translation choices. But yeah, but if I notice anything that could have significance, then I will let you guys know.
Very cool. Okay, well this episode starts because they have to start it this way.
Yes.
Well, it's basically like I think what this is leading up to this season. So this young man is just trying to meditate, and this lady's trying to help him get under, get relaxed and everything. And then there's gunshots, because of course there's gunshots at the White Lotus. And she's like, no, it's okay, it's fine. Anyway, just concentrate. And he's like, no, like it's getting worse. And
it's like a
more.
shooting. There's like a guy, he's opening fire at the resort. No, yeah, you gotta hide.
It's time to go. So then he's like, wait, but my mom's out there. And then he gets himself to like a little statue.
Yeah.
And then he sees a dead body float by. Okay.
Yep.
So then it is 1 week earlier, and it's time for the arrival of the cast.
My favorite part.
I know, it's so fun. I also love the obligatory wave of the staff when they're greeting them. So on the boat, we have a few different people, but I have to first start with Belinda being back. You guys, we knew that she was going to be in this season. But she's there to spend 3 months in Thailand to relax, recharge, and just to learn, I guess, new techniques.
Right? Because they're part of the White Lotus umbrella.
Yes.
Right? So this is like the Thailand location, and she's going to go learn their secrets so she can take them back to her resort.
I was most excited about her return, so I wanted to start with her. Okay, and then we have Jacqueline, Kate, and Lori. These are 3 longtime friends. They're not old, though. Okay?
Oh, no. Yes, I love that distinction.
I feel like I do that. Being 41 years old, I'm doing that. Anyway, they're on their victory tour. Interesting. What I noticed about them is their conversations seem a little bit contrived. A little bit like, oh no, but you're doing great. No, you're.
But it's like, of the 3, one gets left out. I know. Oh, I feel so bad.
It's very obvious. It's Lori, right? And they're having a moment where they're just like drinking wine together and basically like, I don't know, they say something where like Lori can't relate. Yeah. And so then Lori's like, yeah, I think I'm just going to go to bed. She sees them talking from her room and she starts crying.
Yeah. Like scream crying.
It's pretty bad.
Like scream crying. Like, she's really mad.
Like wailing.
Yeah. I felt so bad for her. Those conversations. Be like, you look so good. You look so good.
How do I look? Yeah.
She looked great to me.
Well, let's just think. Jacqueline is like a TV star, right? Which people are recognizing her. And then her friend Kate is, I guess she's a housewife, right?
Yes, she's a rich,
Which Jacqueline's probably rich too if she's a famous TV star.
Yeah.
Lori, I guess she's like, I don't know, she has some kind of like professional corporate job.
Corporate job. She probably has enough money, but she has to work for it.
It's not glamorous though, right?
They seem like she's single.
She is single, so not as glamorous maybe. But yes, third wheeling.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably just feeling left out. Yeah. And then we have a couple, Rick and Chelsea. He's very grouchy and mysterious. And he's just more like irritable, like, I don't know why I'm here. And obviously he's just there for her, or that's what I thought. But then he is very intrigued by, so one of the owners is there. Her name is Sritala? Yeah. I don't know. And I guess she used to act too, and he wants to know where her husband is.
Yes, why is he so curious about the husband? It's a white guy. And I don't know I was like, is it his dad? Because they show a picture, and he's much more... Yeah, he's elderly. And it seems like a personal thing, guess. Right? So I'm like, is it? I don't know.
He's like, dang it, I really wanted him to be here. Because like, he's kind of like, yeah, cool, but where's your husband? Yeah. He's like dismissive of her.
Anyway. I like her. She's fun.
Yeah.
I feel bad for her. She's really positive, like trying to get him to be like joyful, and like he's just, even though...
Chelsea?
As much as he like puts her down, she's just like...
She's like, I'm going to make you happy even if it kills me.
Oh, that was foreshadowing?
Yeah, but I think they're just trying to make us guess, like suspect, she's going to be the body floating. Anyway, and then let's talk about the Ratcliffe family, which they are a mess. Hard to watch.
Very hard. Yeah, totally.
It's cringy. The husband is Tim. The wife is Victoria. Then we have the oldest son, Saxon. We have Piper, the daughter, and then Lachlan. And there is some really weird dynamics there. I don't love when Saxon went over to Piper and was like playing around with her in a kind of physical way. I don't like that he said she's really hot.
And also like, oh, you guys can't share the room because you have full-grown genitalia.
Yeah.
What the heck?
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't understand the dynamic.
And how he was like, oh, like, you know, going into the bathroom, and then he noticed Locke looking at him. So then that was like a weird dynamic too.
I was like, is Lachlan a foreign exchange student? Like, what's happening here? There's no way they're actually all real siblings. Was somebody adopted? I don't know. It's very, very creepy.
Yeah.
Saxon is like that over masculine, like just sex pot kind of guy, right?
Yeah. He's got like a conqueror mentality. Like, just take what you want. Like, that's literally what he's trying to teach his younger brother. Really? So I'm just like, I don't know. He
was coming on to like the trio of ladies, calling them cougars, and then he was kind of even coming on to Chelsea.
Yeah, and saying it's a numbers game. You just like hit on everyone, because if you hit on everyone, like one person, eventually, like that's his mentality. It's gross. So gross. Piper seems kind of normal.
Yeah, he's very like predator-like. Yeah. Anyway, they that family all the groups, they have their health mentors, right? So the ladies have a hot Russian named Valentine, which, how do you think that's going to go? Do you think anybody's going to hook up with him?
Well, did you watch the little montage at the end? Yeah. And they're like, well, you're the single one, so I feel like they're going to push Lori to that, right?
But why do I think that one of the girls are going to steal her thunder? I just feel like that's
like at
just
the last moment, it doesn't matter.
Yep, exactly. And then the family, they have Pam. I think she's Australian, maybe New Zealand. And they just are very like, you gotta go. No, we're not giving you our phones. You can go now.
We're not doing any of the wellness stuff, even though this is a wellness center.
She's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just go. Yeah. And then Rick and Chelsea have Mook.
Yeah. From Blackpink. Lisa from Blackpink.
Excuse me?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Oh, well, you know Blackpink.
No.
The K-pop band. Yeah, so that's Lisa. Cool. Yeah. So that's a big deal.
I know you're a fan, so that must have been cool to see her.
Yeah, totally. And she is Thai. So
very cool. Yeah. And then let's go back to some of the staff. So we do know the owner, the lady, and then there's the manager, Fabian. And then, of course, the employee, we have Mook, and then Gaitak. I think that's how you say his name. And they seem to be a little bit of an item.
Yeah, so they do have a little flirtation. I don't know if they're quite like a couple yet, but he's definitely jealous of those two guys who are more like tough, masculine. They have like guns. They do like more security stuff. Yeah. So, you know, she's trying to encourage him to do more of that type of stuff because they're more like, I don't know, maybe manly to her. So I kind of feel bad for him.
I know. I forgot to say about the Ratcliffe family, like we didn't talk about the husband, Tim. So he might be wrapped up in a scandal at this point. He's getting these phone calls.
Yeah, I think he might have done something like bad business-wise, like illegal.
Like maybe he's being investigated?
I think so, because now it seems like he's trying to like prevent that from coming out. And I don't think the family knows about it, so that's going to be... Because I think like, I don't know, I feel like everybody that they're introducing, we're supposed to wonder if they're the ones who shoot up the joint at the end, right?
For sure.
And there are a lot of hostile people. Or like
for sure.
built up anger and resentment.
Yeah, because I have my money on Saxon at this point, based on just the way he was acting.
Yeah.
And then his wife, Victoria, she's kind of airy, flighty. Yeah. She kind of like just gets a kick out of her children. Yeah. And she likes pills. Mm-hmm.
She's just like, la-di-da.
Don't know what else to say about that. Guess who else is back?
Oh, God.
Greg.
Yes.
Greg is back. Apparently, in Thailand, they call them LBHs, losers back home, because they're like a lot of white bald men. Aww. And he was one of them. And he has a very beautiful woman with him who her and Chelsea, they say they're going to get, drunk together. Yeah. But we already know how he got his money to afford to be there.
And they've apparently been living there for a year at the house on the hill. So she's got to be with him for his money, right?
Yeah, so karma.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's so nice to have him back.
Yeah.
I wonder what's going to happen.
I know. I hate that guy.
I know. I can't stand him. So this episode is obviously just to like set up our arrivals and our guests and feel them out a little bit.
Yeah. I liked it.
I liked it too.
I was just like, it's always been like this, White Lotus. Like, just the weirdest bunch of people. So intriguing to watch, but super cringy at the same time. And, like, not likable.
Right.
But, like, have little qualities. Like, a couple people are likable.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
The daughter who's, like, studying Buddhism.
And the son from the beginning is obviously the son of Belinda.
Yes.
Yes,
yes.
right?
Very clear.
Yeah. So I'm like, oh, no, poor guy. He's going to come visit.
I have to say, Belinda, now you brought her up, she was really intrigued by this beautiful black couple that walked by, and then she said on the phone to her son, like, oh, I found other black people here that aren't staff members, right? I wonder how they'll play a part in this season. But yeah, it's funny. She's really like the comic relief right now because she's startled by all the little wildlife, the monkeys and the lizard or whatever. Yeah. Oh my gosh, she's so funny. Yes. So it's a little out of her element, but I think it's going to be fun to have her there. I
am excited for this.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's all we have for this episode. Let us know what you thought of it. Comment below. And we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.